Al Schmidt, who's probably the greatest recording engineer that ever lived, certainly the most decorated in terms of awards. I think he's got 28, 29. I don't know. The Wikipedia on him, he's got many Grammys.
Whoa. How do you get a Grammy?
Um,
Not you. How is a Grammy given?
well, I have 2 Latin Grammys, so
You
I
do
can.
have Grammys.
Yeah.
How do you get? How
Didn't
do
you
you?
see them?
I did. I held them.
Yeah.
I held them in my hand. So how are Grammys given to individuals? What's they?
That's a whole nother discussion, but it's a voting process.
Ah,
Yeah, amidst the organizations, but
who votes?
um, the industry, people who are qualified to do so, which is actually something that comes up for debate. A lot of people are like, "Oh, it's the industry voting for themselves." Yes, you are correct, but please tell me when you're talking about, especially like best engineered album, who would you rather? The accountant or a music producer?
Yeah.
Like it's a little crazy. We get a little bit too democratic in our American ways with this ideal. Yes, it is the industry voting for itself, but this is a good thing because the industry is trying to better itself just like a musician. That's the one thing maybe people aren't understanding is like all musicians, we're trying to one up ourselves. The industry as a whole is trying to do that as well.
I like that term that you
Well,
that you
it's
use,
going to be
one
a
up.
defining ethos to everything and certainly everything I do, but even what we're talking about because that's really what's going on.
Yeah.
It's not math. Like to get a Grammy, you don't need to publish in a scientific journal and win a Nobel Prize because it turned out that you were right by, you know, experiments that took place. No, this is art. It's all subjective.
Right. Right.
But people still like the awards and people like the accolades and all of this and like to follow all the artists. And so, yeah, there's a showmanship to everything. But, a lot of people don't understand all the other things the Recording Academy. By the way, the Recording Academy is who runs the Grammys and how much we do behind the scenes for the betterment of the industry as a whole, whether that be professionally through helping artists or producers or anything. Like there's been major legislation that we've achieved recently, like most notably the AMP Act. We can put this in comments and stuff instead of talking about it. And then outreach with education, like that's kind of one part why I'm passionate about education is being in this position where we get to make sure that education really is being taken as a priority for these reasons, and then also the charitable side. But most anyone layman will only know us for the Grammys, the actual award show.
Got it.
There's more behind the organization than just the show. That's all I was going for
Interesting.
here.